Hey guys, and welcome back to Peak ASMR, where I try to bring you the peak quality entertainment. Today we are going to be reading a little Calvin and Hobbes. It's a comic book by Bill Watterson. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm not positive which stories I've read in the past or not, but I guess I'll just start reading some and go for it. Are your parents going out for New Year's Eve? Are you kidding? My parents' idea of a wild night is to mix a scoop of real coffee in with the decaf. Are you making any resolutions for the new year? Resolutions? Me? Just what are you implying? That I need to change? Well, buddy, as far as I'm concerned, I'm perfect the way I am. For your information, I'm staying like this, and everyone else can just get used to it. If people don't like me the way I am, well, tough beans. It's a free country. I don't need anyone's permission to be the way I want. This is how I am. Take it or leave it. By golly, life's too darn short to waste time trying to please every meddlesome moron who got an idea how I ought to be. I don't need advice. Everyone can just stay out of my face. Hobbes? He should resolve to be more attentive when someone is speaking. You gotta love. Quiz. Jack and Joe leave their homes at the same time and drive toward each other. Jack drives at 60 miles per hour, while Joe drives at 30 miles per hour. They pass each other in 10 minutes. How far apart were Jack and Joe when they started? It was another baffling case. But then, you don't hire a private eye for the easy ones. I planned to take the day off and spend a time with a couple buddies. My buddies travel light, and they're fun to have around. One travels in a holster, and the other in a hip flask. My name is Bullet, Tracer Bullet. What people call me is something else again. I'm a private eye. It says so on my door. The last thing I wanted this morning was a case to solve, but some dame who brought it was persuasive. Most dames are, somehow. Get to work, Calvin. I told her it would cost her 50 greenbacks a day, plus expenses. I stepped out into the rainy streets and reviewed the facts. There weren't many. 2 saps, Jack and Joe, drive toward each other at 60 and 30 miles per hour. After 10 minutes they pass. I'm supposed to find out how far apart they started. Questions pour down like the rain. Who are these mugs? What were they trying to accomplish? Why was Jack in such a hurry? And what difference does it make from where they started from? I had a hunch that before this was over, I'd be sorry. I asked. First, I figured I'd try the Durkin's dame. Susie and I never hit it off, although occasionally we hit each other. Susie had a face that suggested somebody upstairs had a weird sense of humor, but I wasn't going to her place for laughs. I needed information. The way I looked at it, Durkins acted awfully smug for a dame who had a head for numbers and not much else. Maybe she's got something on Jack and Joe. The question is, will she sing? No, I won't tell you what the answer is. Do your own work. The Durkins dame wasn't talking. Someone had gotten to her first and shut her up good. I knew Susie. and closing her mouth would have taken some work. I needed a clue and a drink. One of them I knew where to find. You've made enough trips to the water fountain. Finish your quiz. Suddenly, a gorilla pulled me in the alley, squeezed my spine into an accordion, and played a polka on me with brass knuckles. Yous ain't going nowhere, Flatfoot. The inside of my head was exploding with fireworks. Fortunately, my last thought turned out the lights when it left. When I came to, the pieces all fit together. Jack and Joe's lives were defined by integers. Obviously, they were part of a numbers racket. Back in the office, I pulled the files on all the numbers, big enough to keep Susie quiet and want me out of the picture. The answer hit me like a 44 slug. It had to be the number they called Mr. Billion. Answer, 1 billion. Case closed. Time's up. Bring your papers forward. What did you get, Calvin? I think the answer's 15. Oh man, guys, you gotta love imaginative stories in Calvin and Hobbes books. Okay, Hobbes, toss up this deck of cards and I'll plug the ace of spades. Oh boy, a shooting trick. Go. Blam, bam, pow, zing, balloon, bang. Here it is, wow. 6 clean holes through the ace. Pretty good, huh? Want to know how I did it? I used the hole puncher ahead of time. On second thought, I'll fold. Hey, what's with this deck? This morning I had a wonderful dream. By holding my arms out stiff and pushing down hard, I found I could suspend myself a few feet above the ground. I flapped harder and soon I was soaring effortlessly over the trees and telephone poles. I could fly. I folded my arms back and zoomed low over the neighborhood. Everyone was amazed as they ran along under me as I shot by. Then I rocketed up so fast that my eyes watered from the wind. I laughed and laughed, making huge loops across the sky. That's when Mom woke me up and said I was going to miss the bus if I didn't get my bottom out of bed. 20 minutes later, here I am, standing in the cold rain, waiting to go to school, and I just remembered I forgot my lunch. Tuesdays don't start much worse than this. I did it. Somehow, I imagined this experience would be more rewarding. Hey, Dad, would you pay me $1 to eat a bug? No, you'd have to eat a bucket of bugs before I'd pay you $1. A whole bucket? Or I'd pay you $1 to pick up the sticks in the backyard. All my real skills are undervalued. Hello? Hi, Dad. Calvin, is this important? Oops, wait. Forgot I called you Dad. Okay, this isn't Calvin. Calvin, I've got work to do. I'll see you when I get home, okay? Goodbye. Wait, do you have any crimes to report? Phooey. This secret identity stuff is hard to get used to. Good old Calvin and Hobbes. Yeah, we got several of them, guys. We got Scientific Progress Goes Boink. We got Attack of the Deranged Mutant Killer Monster Snow Goons. We got Yukon Ho. Weirdos from Another Planet. Good whole Calvin and Hobbes books. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Peak ASMR, where I try to bring you the peak quality entertainment. Take care. God bless. Hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.